Hey guys, I'm back because I love you too much. And also maybe because I just wanted to show off my little boo over there. Say hi to Sesame. Like this video if you haven't already. As usual, make sure to subscribe. Let's talk about YouTube. This is going to be specifically a video dedicated to small creators, especially. But I guess even if you are a somewhat larger creator that is looking into short videos, maybe you'll find this video somewhat interesting or helpful. Um, so first, let's get into the fact that there are so many YouTubers, and when I tell people that I do YouTube, I do get a look, and a lot of times people are like, isn't there just like a lot of people doing it? It seems very saturated." And there's a lot of folks that I know in real life that is interested or starting to get interested in social media. And a lot of the times people I collect from their facial expressions and what they say that it just seems like something that's very hard for them to do because they feel like they are battling it out with so many people. And I mean, that's not wrong because we have to talk statistics, okay? Because anytime we talk about this, you could just Google this. By the way, Google owns YouTube, obviously. And this is an AI overview. It talks about how from January 2022, approximately 306,000 YouTube channels had over 100,000 subscribers. So think about that number, okay? I myself I just hit 24,000. Applause. Thank you for all of you guys that support me. But it took me forever. This channel right here that I am currently making this live stream on, I've had it for like 4 years. Did I work super hard for all 4 years? No, but I did really, really put in a lot of work in the last, I would say, a year to 2 years. Mainly the last year, I pretty much been pumping out like 10 to 15 videos every single day. Short videos, not even including the long format videos and the live streams that I do that are always over 8 minutes. So I've just been pumping out videos like crazy. But for me, I am still super far away from that 100,000 subscriber mark. And there is 306,000 of those people. And what else I say? You can also see it says only 0.003% of creators reach 10 million subscribers. Only 0.09% of creators reach 1 million subscribers. So you are less than 1% of all of the YouTubers out there if you have 1 million subscribers. That is like a number, by the way, I'm not even dreaming of. Only 0.85% of creators reach 100,000 subscribers, and only 1.5% of creators reach 50,000 subscribers. Only 4.8% creators reach 10,000 subscribers, which I guess I finally made it past that 4.8% mark. But it's still very, very hard. This entire journey, this entire process of like trying to do social media, not even if you want to be a YouTuber, but just like overall, just to do content, you are battling out. Doesn't matter what country you're in, because trust me, I have every single platform. As you can see down in the description below, I literally have TikTok, Instagram, X, Twitch, which I really should be posting more videos on Twitch. I don't know why I'm not doing that. YouTube, of course. And I got my second channel. Please support. Second channel pinned to the top of the stream. It's called Spam Asubi Boo Boo. And I'll get into how hard it is to start a new channel, by the way. But I'm testing something out. I'm doing an experiment based off of kind of what we're going to be talking about today as well. Is YouTube Shorts kind of ruining your long format videos? Because that has been a topic that's been coming up through a lot of short form content that I've been seeing, long form content. While as I follow a lot of big creators and small creators alike, a lot of people are complaining about the fact that it seems like, and again, no proof on this, but it seems like whenever they start to do a lot more short videos, they are seeing their long format videos get dragged down, and they're just not getting as much views as they pretty much expected in the past. Um, and I'll talk about like, and I'll show you guys like what's been happening with my channel, my growth. And you guys can let me know in the comment section if you're also a YouTuber going through this, what your experience is. Or maybe you're in another platform that I don't know about in another country. Let me know if maybe doing short format videos is somehow affecting your long format videos. Okay. So, like I said, this is what's happening right now. A lot of creators are doing podcasts, doing short videos, talking about the fact that YouTube, we all know, used to do all long format videos. There was no vertical thing. There was no this short video situation at all. And obviously, TikTok came along and got all the Gen Z, everybody into it. And it started to become the thing where like people started to search for like where to eat dinner on like TikTok. Okay. Not that I ever search where to go eat dinner on YouTube, but Google is a huge search engine. Google owns YouTube. YouTube is also where people go to be like, oh, I don't know about you, but like, if I couldn't, this actually happened to my friend the other day. Like, my friend's Tesla Model 3. He told me like I guess it just was out of battery, but then he tried to call Tesla insurance and then they were like busy for about at least a week out. So he had to figure this stuff out on his own. Like his car literally wouldn't open up. And his car was, I think, being charged at the moment when this happened. So when his Tesla Model 3 was out of battery, it was actually being charged. So there's like a 12-volt battery or something like that. So the 12-volt battery, I guess, was out and he had to swap it, but his back trunk or something like that was not, you cannot open it because it was charged. It was like all this crazy mess. And what did he do? He searched YouTube. So for me, it's still like YouTube is a place for me to go to learn about why my long format videos is not performing well, why my short format videos is not performing well, and just to learn more about what other folks are feeling and thinking. And that's where I go for my finance podcast too. It's just like YouTube is a place to go for a lot of how to's, right? But then TikTok, ever since it came out, it became a huge space for people to be like, oh, where do I want to eat? And I know that is true for me now because I have a bunch of videos of just like restaurants. Like I have a whole restaurant in California bookmark. And I also have, I don't even live in New York, but I have a New York bookmark. I even have an Italy bookmark of like all the good restaurants that I see all these content creators making in these different countries. And I'll just save it in a bookmark. And I like to tell myself, like, oh, one day when I go to Europe, like I'll use these bookmarks and I'll go and visit all these like amazing restaurants. So obviously YouTube has to compete, right? Like Google's not just going to let TikTok go ahead and take all of our consumer time. Like we're all technically part of the system and you use YouTube a lot or you use TikTok or you're on Red Note or whatever. By the way, I'm also on Red Note. So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about in terms of what it's like to be posting on all these platforms because I literally post on all these platforms. So you can see the discrepancies and how videos perform and maybe whether it's you or the video or why things aren't performing well. But either way, YouTube obviously isn't going to let TikTok take all the attention and all of the viewership. So they also started to do short format videos. And I believe it started in 2021, but don't quote me, do your own DD, entertainment purposes only. And ever since 2021, I also started to post like short videos as well. I didn't do it that much though, to be honest, because I think at one point everybody was just battling it out and I started to post more short videos, but I had TikTok at the same time. Like I have every single app. So I was just like, oh, let me just post like the short formats on TikTok. I didn't really think about having to push it onto YouTube Shorts, especially since I remember or at first I was monetized, of course, just for my channel. So I was doing live streams and long format videos, but I don't remember getting paid for any short format videos. So I was very much not incentivized to be doing any like short form videos. And then I heard about short form videos also get like paying out creators. I forgot exactly when it started. And then that incentivized me to post more. And to the point where I realized last year that my short form video, so I realized in 2024 in the summertime, so literally a year ago, I was like, wow, my short videos are really bringing in subscribers because I would post here and there. And then all of a sudden last year, I realized, wow, one of my short videos was gaining traction to like 100,000 views for a short video. And I'm like, I barely ever gotten 100,000 views for a long format video ever in my life. So I'm like, oh, that I should just post more short form videos. And that video that I told you, like in the summertime, it first got to like 100,000 views, not subscribers, I wish, 100,000 views quickly grew to eventually within a couple of months to 5 million. So that is to this day from last year, 5 million views is like my greatest performance on any video on any platform, including Rednote, TikTok, Instagram, and of course, YouTube and Twitch. It's just the best like performing video. Um, I don't even think I got like $1,000 for it, to be honest. I think it was at least like $700 or something. So maybe eventually I surpassed it. I remember last I looked at it, it did monetize and of course make me like 700. But you also know that if you had a long format 8-minute long video, or if this live stream got 5 million views, that's a lot more money. I don't even know how much because I've never even gotten that, right? But that is definitely thousands upon thousands of dollars, not just the 700 something dollars that I got for a short format video. But then it's also understandable because the amount of effort, amount of time I'm doing to make a long format video, and folks who do a lot of crazy editing and do a long format video is completely different from me doing a short video, which is that video that did really, really well for like 20 seconds. I literally was just about to go to sleep and decided to play a game like on my bed. And it was a game filter from TikTok that eventually got transferred over to YouTube and all my other platforms. So by the amount of effort, I'm not going to be a complainer. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I like, why can't all my videos get that many views? Because I didn't really even put that much effort in. So, anyways, this brings me back to I'll just tell you my experience. I felt like, at least for this channel, again, I've only had it for 4 years. In the first 2 years, I either didn't do shorts or didn't really care for shorts because I was just doing the long format videos and the live streams. And it grew, but it was so slow. So I would say most of my videos, at one point in time, I do remember my long format videos would get like maybe 2,000 views, 1,000 views, and there would be a lot more people in my live streams. But then it's questionable as to like, is it maybe just me and my content that has changed over the years, or I wasn't consistent enough, and that's why those views, those long format videos and live streams didn't stay at the peak. So that it could just be me. So sometimes I feel like it's not confirmed that because I started to do shorts, all my views started to drop. I will say that I have seen a difference, but I am not blaming it on shorts. I feel like it might be me because I have changed the type of content I've been doing many times over. Like on this channel, you can see I have like near like it's not 100, but it's a lot. It's like more than 20 different types of playlists. And in the beginning, I would do like, oh, these slippers that I bought. But then I also talk about like this stock in crypto that I'm invested in. And then I'll do a live stream about like crypto, whatever. And then depending on how well crypto does, that's something I always understood. Like your live streams would perform differently, right? Like if I'm talking about something that everyone's talking about right now, my title is something like that, then I would automatically get more views. So you have to take all that into consideration. And to be honest, I do feel like since I started to do shorts, my overall long format views and my live stream views did go down more. But it's not like I was ever somebody who every time I do a long format video, 8 minutes, I'm getting like, 200,000 views. And all of a sudden I'm getting like 200 views, which I have been seeing other YouTubers, a lot of podcasts where people are just complaining about the fact that they used to get so much more views. And then now they're getting like 200 views for a long format video. And they're like, what is going on? And apparently, obviously, YouTube has through the years been pushing shorts and they still are pushing shorts. So a lot of people are saying, oh, they're pushing shorts, but it ended up doing badly for other people's long format videos, and they don't really have, like, true answers to it. So a lot of people are saying, like, "Oh, okay, YouTube just they kinda pushed out this product really soon because they had to compete with TikTok, and maybe that's why we're getting these issues." But I also wanna say if YouTube only started to do shorts since the likes of, like, 2021 and after, then yeah, maybe there's these like issues, maybe there are these little kinks here and there, but who's to say that if you are growing significantly, because the people who are complaining about their long format videos basically taking a dive, they're also admitting to the fact that these short format videos, these shorts, are bringing them a lot of subscribers. It's just that the problem is those subscribers that are subscribing because you're making that short video, they're not necessarily going to watch your long videos. And that is true. I am totally experiencing that. So to give you an example, that second channel I just created, I'm not posting any shorts on it because I want to test it out. So I just created that channel. I uploaded about like 5 or maybe 6 or 7 videos so far, including my live streams there. Please check it out if you haven't already. So Spam a Subi Boo was my second channel. Link down below, or you can see it pinned to the top of the stream. And this channel, I'm planning on only posting long videos just because I'm so curious what will occur if I only post long videos and I don't post short videos. Will my long format videos eventually end up getting thousands of views per video, whereas my channel over here on this one with 24,000 subscribers that I just reached today will always stay stuck in like this 200 view jail? Because most of my videos, a lot of the long ones are just getting like 200 views on a good day. Or in like my live streams after I leave it out for a while. Maybe it gets like my last live stream I did, I think the last one after it's been 24 hours, it got like 300 views or something like that. And that's me talking about something that's pretty popular right now in terms of if you're in like the finance stock world or whatever. So I was talking about GameStop. And I'm very curious to see what will occur. But I don't agree with people who are like, "Oh my gosh, shorts is terrible," because shorts is not terrible if you want growth. Okay? Cuz yeah, okay, maybe my subscribers for my short videos are not translating into these videos, my long format live streams and my long format videos. But would I rather pick to just stay at like 200 views for all my videos, or maybe like 1,000 views for all my videos and barely have even 10,000 subscribers? Or would I like to be in this position now with more subscribers? I'd rather this position. So the discrepancy is wild because, like I said, my second channel that I just made, I have 60, I think last I checked, it was like 67 subscribers or something like that. And today, just today alone, in the morning when I checked my phone, I'm like, "Oh, wow, like, this channel over here, like, my main one here, has 24,000." I just hit exactly 24,000 subscribers. And then I refreshed later in the afternoon, and I already got to, like, 24,080. So I was able to grow more than my entire second channel in the span of one day, hitting a new all-time high on this channel. Why? Because, like I said, I post literally, like, more than 10 short videos a day, and it's mostly like game filters and games and stuff like that. So just like fun, silly, easygoing short videos. But again, those people are probably not watching this video. But they're watching the short, like they're watching the short game ones, because the short game ones are just constantly getting like a lot of views. So, and I also want to give another point that I think is important to those of you guys that are content creators. I also see some folks just making content, like whether it's TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. I see a lot of people making content, long format or short format. And I don't know if it's out of embarrassment or something like that, but I see people who post and then like a couple days later, they'll delete it. And maybe because that video didn't get that many views, which is normal because you're a new channel. And I think that that is not the way to go in my personal opinion. And another example I will give to you is, at least for shorts and also long format, I will say, okay? Like, so again, I haven't really been performing well on this channel for any long format videos. Like, most of my videos are getting like 200, 250 views that I take time, hours sometimes to edit, or at least 30 minutes of my life editing those videos. Those aren't even doing that well. Those are like sometimes getting 200 views, whereas I'm getting like 200,000 views on a video I spent 10 seconds on to do a short video. Okay. But you know, it is what it is. So even though that is happening, another point I want to add in is that you're going to be very tired as a content creator if you simply don't enjoy what you do. So because I think I like what I do and I'm just passionate about posting stuff, even if it doesn't make me that much money, like a 200 view video on a long format is not going to make me anything. I mean, maybe a couple cents or a dollar, $2 or whatever, but I'm not going to make much money from it, but I'm not going to not make it because I just enjoy making it. So there's that. I think that will, first off, that's very important for any content creators of any kind. Like, if you plan on doing this, you better be in it for the long run, and you better be interested, because if you're not interested, it will show. And I think that really translates into the video. And people don't want to watch something if even you're not interested, right? It's like art. It's like if you're not even interested in your own art, I don't think anybody, well, actually, never mind. There has been artists I feel like that has had great art and they don't even seem that interested. So scratch that. That was a terrible example. Hi there, Patrick. Welcome. So this is the example I want to give to you on not giving up too quickly. This is a short video example. But it shows here on April 28th, 2025, last month, when I uploaded this short video. It had like, of course, it wasn't performing badly because YouTube's just for some reason pushing on my short videos. I have no idea why. But I got 23, as you can see, on April 28th, I had 23,000 views, right? Like, that's it. That's it. And then I was like, all right, that's normal. Like, a lot of my videos are getting 20,000 views, and sometimes they don't go higher. They don't go to like a million views or 200,000 views. But then, as you can see, you could already see like the chart spiking up. Pretty much almost a month later, that 23,000 views on May 22nd became double that. It was like 51,000. Okay, 51,000 views. And then, as you can see, now overall, the views over here, you can see that overall is at 122,000 views, May 25. So by May 25, again, this video was posted on April 28. So it took about a month for it to take off from 23,000 views of a short video to 113,000. Now, it doesn't always take a month, but I just want to give you that as an example. Sometimes your video is falling flat, and I had other examples too. I just can't find it right now because I literally have thousands of videos. But like, I've seen some of my short videos literally get 50 views, which is like bad. Like, it still can happen now, but it's like bad because I'm like, oh wow, literally most of my videos are getting like 20,000 views or 10,000 views at minimum, right? Or thousands of views at minimum on a bad day. So when I see something like 200 views, I'm like, oh, what is that? That makes no sense. But sometimes those videos a month later or 2 weeks later or sometimes 7 days later pop off. And then they go to a 30,000 range or 40,000 range. So that's also a thing. Therefore, do not delete, like, again, that's my opinion from what I experienced. Do not delete videos just because you are not popping off yet. Okay. Just because you posted a video and you think it's so funny and so fantastic and you worked really hard on it and it got like 10 views, it doesn't mean that in a month it won't pop off. It doesn't mean 6 or 7 days later it won't pop off. And that actually also occurred. Again, I don't have too many experience with a great knockout video, long format. I don't have that many one, but I do remember the last video on this channel. You can find it. I think either under my services and entertainment reviews playlist or something like that. But I made a video for Hotel Luxor. You know, the one in Vegas. You could search into my channel. Like most of my long format videos, I literally did a singing one today of Beatles yesterday, just because I like to sing. Um, but I did a singing video, and I think like even right now it has like 19 views. So it's like most of my long videos, like I'm prepared. They're just not doing well. And that's okay. Like I enjoy what I do. But again, so sometimes my views are really low for the long videos. And I'm used to most of it being like really, really bad. And a lot of it being like 100 views, 200 views, even after like 6 months. But the most recent one where I had at least 1,000 views, which was like a big deal for me for a long format video, was one that I did a review about the Luxor Vegas hotel. So the one that looks like a pyramid. So I did one for that, and it got over 1,000 views by now. But I remember when I first posted it, it was the same thing. It was like 20 views, 25 views. And then it went to like 100 views. And I was like, oh, okay, it's just going to stay. Like, you're going to stay right there because all my videos stay to 100 to 200 views. Right. So, and then it eventually did pop off. But then again, do I blame the algorithm? Do I blame the shorts? Or do I just blame myself? Because maybe that video people just found interesting and entertaining. And maybe they just didn't find a lot of my other videos as entertaining. I don't know. Right. Like sometimes you just have to maybe look within yourself and be like, okay, well, was that a video that was really worthy of people watching and nobody wanted to watch it? Or is your video just like very basic? And to be honest, I'm not mad at the fact that my long format videos aren't getting a million views each time, because I personally like to watch a lot of other music covers, vlogs, basically things that I do, but on other people's channels. And I'm like, oh, a lot of these girls have, and like, or guys have like way better editing. They have so much better editing than me that like I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I get it. I get it." Like, not saying everyone's editing is amazing and gets that. Sometimes people are just like pretty privilege is a thing, unfortunately. So sometimes people are just really good looking and they don't have to try at all. And I'm like, "Man, this video is so basic. It's like worse editing than mine." But this girl's getting like millions of views. But I'm like, "Okay, I get it. She's like so pretty." So there's just so many factors to it that at the end of the day, I think short videos is helping me grow, and I think it's helping a lot of people grow their channels. And if you are monetized, you're still getting paid for it. Not as much compared to a long format video, but I mean, for me, it's not a problem. I think I am just grateful that YouTube at least gave this path to everybody. If you're not thriving for your long format, you're thriving for your short format. Hopefully. And if you're not getting 100,000 views today in 2025. It doesn't mean you're not going to get it in 2026, because again, I did not ever experience a short video with a million views or 200,000 views until last year, summer, July, I think 2024. And then now I'm like more used to it. Like after a year of me just continuously pumping out videos, trying to stay within the niche, I realized like, oh wow, okay, like it is kind of like it can become a norm now. Like now I'm not like, "Oh my god," I mean, I'm still happy, but like I'm not as like I'm almost used to the fact that like, okay, getting 100,000 views on a video, on a short video is like it's fine. But then I'm still realistic about the fact that I look at other people's channels and I'm like, even some bigger YouTubers with like 2 million subscribers, sometimes they don't even get like 30,000 views on a short video. So not like everybody gets pushed. Again, nobody really truly like, even if you're Mr. Beast, it's not like you can guarantee every single one of your videos, like a lot of his videos gets like, I don't know, 200 million views or something, but no one on YouTube can really be like, "Oh, I know, like, I'm the best and all my videos are the best and no one can beat me and it's gonna be like this for the next 20 years." Like, nobody knows that. So, within the realm of no one really truly understanding what's happening, I'm just gonna try to have my second channel do the long formats, and I'm gonna try to avoid the short formats and test this theory out and see if maybe my long format video on a completely new channel one day can fully surpass this channel and then compare. And then this one, I'll continue to do the shorts because YouTube's really driving it and pushing it, and it's doing good. And I'll try to gain more subscribers through it and see if maybe, like, I will be mad though if this channel later on does reach that 100,000 subscriber dream that I have, and yet all my long format videos, including these live streams, only stay stuck at the 200 view jail. Like, that would be so sad. But that's the risk I'm willing to take, and that is something I'm curious and I want to find out. But anyways, if you're watching this and you're trying to create a new channel, yes, I know it's saturated. I see tons. I watch a lot of vlogs. I enjoy watching vlogs from people all over the world and talking about their lives and taking you on a little trip, like while they go shopping or whatever. And I see like so many people sharing their lives, and I get it. Like it's fun, I hope, for most people, but then at the same time, everyone, I'm sure, has a goal, and they have, like, a number in mind, and as much as we say likes don't matter and views don't matter, people still enjoy it. It's like going to a restaurant with a nice view, right? Like, you're like, "Okay, I'd rather go to a restaurant with a nice view." So you'd rather have a channel with a lot of followers and a lot of views, and a lot of likes, hit that like button, than not. But with that all being said, I think, again, if you're doing something that you like, just go for it. Give it your all. And worst case scenario, as I tell people who are currently interested in doing social media, what's the worst that can happen? It's just like you're gonna cringe at yourself. Like, who cares if someone cringes at you? Like, literally, you could be the most intelligent, most beautiful, like, person in this world and like super talented, and someone will still find you cringe, or someone will just like figure out a way to like dislike you. So at the end of the day, as long as you're making content that you enjoy and you don't mind having on the internet, having the whole world to see, you got to have thick skin though. I do think if you're going to do this, have thick skin. It'll take you far places in life, I feel like, to have thick skin, even if you're not doing social media, and enjoy the ride. And I think most people who don't give up in the end will succeed. Low Roller Scratch says, "Do you ever use community post promo your videos?" No, so I have never paid like anything. I don't even know if YouTube does that, like if they take payments. I don't think so. I've never had a pop-up that's like, "Hey, do you want to pay YouTube to promote you?" I don't think that's how it works, unfortunately. But I know you can pay for ads. Like, I follow this day trader or something. I don't really know his name. I forgot. A worry or something. But yeah, I think there was this like trader that I seen his videos, and then later on I've seen his ads. Like, literally YouTube ads telling me to go and see his YouTube videos. But I don't see that often for most people's channels. So I'm not sure if that's like still a thing, or like how to even do that. But no, I don't pay for it. So all of mine are just, it is just through short videos, hard work, and posting on all these different platforms. But I do think posting on different platforms also help. Community post is free. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have community posts. I don't even know how that works. Hi there, Larry. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video important. I just wanted to say that and tell you guys, don't give up if you are interested. And thank you if you're here and listen to me for all this time. Take care and good luck. I'll see you next time.